partners and sponsors. MTN, of course, not forgetting Coca-Cola, with a refresh every single exciting moment of this African Cup of Nations. Sharply, the starting 11, we don't already know them today for inside this game between Cameroon and Egypt. And make we sharply go through the team list where we get, of course, for Cameroon, they start with their number one choice goalkeeper. Talk about Andre Onana. And Cameroon, they don't make any change from the team will win their quarterfinal game. I mean, even though saying what's their name now, they beat for quarterfinal. Gambia. They don't make any change from that team will win. They just continue with the first 11. Meanwhile, for Egypt themselves, they make two changes. Of course, we don't say Fati no go fit. Fati come inside today. Hegazi no go fit play today. So Fati and Atia now then come inside today for Hegazi and Ayman Ashraf. Those two changes. Hegazi for that defense of the Egyptians, I mean, a very solid rock. Now, they're available, although Fati don't come inside to come help. And we have Mohamed El Neni fit drop down to that defensive back line. This shake up for the Egyptian team. Angel, how you see it?
Well, very difficult one for them. Go be difficult one because one thing we don't know about this Egyptian side, we say, for this tournament, now only 4 goals they don't score for this tournament. Now only 4 goals. But one thing where they're solid for their team, now their defense. That defense don't concede. They don't keep 3 clean sheets out of the 5 games where they don't play. And only 2 goals, then they don't concede.
Okay.
So before now, Abdemonem been a pair with Hegazi for that position, for that defense. Yeah. Now Hegazi not there again, and Ashraf been fitting for that position last time. And we see how they play. They see they organize for that particular position. Yeah. And now Hamdi Fati they come back to the squad. Yeah. One of us say Ashraf now me replace Hamdi Fati when Hamdi Fati get injury against Ivory Coast. So I feel say them find their way, see balance themselves one way or the other. Yeah. Even if Eleni go need to drop back to whether na full back position he go play, we never know. But whether the defensive midfield he go play, we never know. Yeah. But whatever position they fall into, I feel say he go fit defend well because now person will be saying he sabi push forward and he sabi know how to hold the ball to keep him for very comfortable position. So one way or the other, this Egyptian team where they see, they go find their way. They sabi defend as a team and then sabi also attack as team.
Talk about the number of goals where Egypt don't score, like as Angel talk, just 4 goals. But then check the number of goals where they don't concede as well. Just 2 goals, I think. Yeah. Yes, 1 against Nigeria and 1 for the quarterfinals. Yeah. But then they come up against one of the highest goal scoring side for the tournament so far, Cameroon. I mean, Cameroon don't score for every game. They never score less than 2 goals for just for their last group game where they play 1-1. I mean, that's not the only game where they fail to score 2+ goals for a single game. Now, one of the highest scoring side and one of the lowest conceding side as well for this tournament because Cameroon themselves, blessing are just 2 goals. Cameroon don't concede. When they play Gambia, they concede against Gambia for the quarterfinal. Now 2-0. Second round, they win Comoros, they concede 1. So they don't concede 3 goals for this tournament already. So
how you see? Burkina Faso.
Yes, now I'm the third one. They concede 1 against Burkina Faso, concede 1 for the last group game, concede 1 against Comoros, and then they win Gambia 2-0. 3 goals, then they don't concede. So. But then they get Vincent Abubakar, Toko Ekambi, people will sabi score goals up against this Egyptian defense. We get that slight knock where we talk about Hegazi out of the team, but of course Fati back and El Neni with the cover for that defense. I go see Cameroon defense, Egypt defense today up against Cameroon attack.
Well, don't forget Cameroon on record. They don't get 9 games unbeaten run so far. Yeah. They don't play 8 games, win they don't win 8, draw only 1, so they never lose any game so far. And if they on the record say they be the hosting teams, a lot of things they stand in favor of them. The environment, the home fan, even their FA president, which be from before footballer Samuel Eto'o, they give them a lot of banking and other footballing legends where they Cameroon. So a lot of things they stand in favor of them. Then aside again, this team where they play so now the team where they don't play in a crucial stage of this Afcon back in 2008 and 2017. Yeah. So they in mind said, as we play this game now, within 90 minutes away to play the finals on Sunday in front of our hometown, in front of our home fans. So a lot of things go boost their morale, give them that ginger and that spirit to say, okay, this Egyptians are where they struggle. They lose to Nigeria 1-0, win 1-0.
They not see they struggle again.
Hold on now. Win, lose to Nigeria again 1-0, beat Sudan 1-0. Manage beat Guinea-Bissau 1-0, qualify with 6 points, and the rest is history. You understand? play Ivory Coast for round of 16, win the game through penalty, so that they struggle to see back of the net. You understand? And even the game when they play on Sunday against Morocco, the game has to enter extra time to win 2-1 before they come this stage. So it go be I go even call themselves, it go be team where they are the highest pace, where they believe in one particular person to score for them, and against team where everybody they hope and everyone they lie on their Liverpool star striker. Liverpool star striker Mo Salah. You understand? Where himself all in contribution so far for the tournament at 3 goals, because he scored 2, get only 1 assist. He scored 1 against Morocco. So you go say this game at the first 45 minutes, we're gonna know how the entire 90 minutes will be.
After the first 45 minutes, we're gonna know how the entire 90 minutes could be. This now Football Republic, and this now our live pigeon commentary for the second semi-final of the African Cup of Nations. Cameroon 2021, the host country, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, up against the record winners of the tournament, the Pharaohs of Egypt, 7-time winners of the African Cup of Nations. Make we carry our kaya right now, enter Cameroon for the Olembe Stadium, where Cameroon they play against Egypt. This now Football Republic. No go anywhere. Successful teams for the African continent to come show who be the one with senior each other today. 7-time winners Egypt up against the host country, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. 12 titles between those two sides. They square up today, yes, right in front of all the supporters of the Lions. And of course, who will be the winner at the end of 90, 120, or probably penalties? Now waiting, we will find out today. The stadium done set everywhere. Those two, the tragedy notwithstanding, Cameroon and a successful African Cup of Nations title. Still, they continue our story for this 2021 edition of the African Cup of Nations. Welcome once again to our live pigeon update of the semi-final, second semi-final. Already Senegal don't qualify for the final. They wait for the winner of this tie between Cameroon and Egypt. The fans don't get ready. We self, your commentators don't get ready. We must say you self, you don't get ready. Now time now to hear the national anthem of both sides, beginning from the Pharaohs of Egypt. And that now the national anthem of the Pharaohs of Egypt. And of course, we will get ready now to get to the anthem of course, the host country, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Then say when two elephants fight, now the grand, now in the year the odor. The grand today for this stadium, now go hear the odor of this match between the indomitable lions of Cameroon and the Pharaoh of Egypt. Pharaoh, let my people go, let my people go. Pharaoh not a year when Pharaoh get coconut head. Today, Pharaoh they stand for front of the West African giants. They tell them, say, you don't get that CB. Go bring anything, come today. We need to let you go. The stadium done full, the dignitaries done set. Everybody will be somebody for football. They here. The CAF president and everybody, Vincent Abubakar, the leading goal scorer for the Afcon Cup of Nations, they remove in good luck Shane because he not get us to be not going to use them play match today. So they remove the chain, they hand them over to the assistant coach, and of course he go look back to the Cameroon backline, look for the person waiting for their goals for them. Andre Onana, like I tell you now, anybody will be somebody day here today. FIFA president Gianni Infantino, CAF president Patrice Motsepe, and every football stakeholder for the African continent, then they live here for Cameroon today to watch the biggest game so far of this tournament, the game between the indomitable lions of Cameroon and the Pharaohs of Egypt. As the team that they get ready for their team photos, will they take off the one with Cameroon where their green jersey, of course, sharp jersey. May go tell you how the team take line up today. Like I think tell you, Cameroon don't make any change from the starting 11. Will win their quarterfinal game against Gambia, and of course, as they take day, and so they take day. Talk about the combination of Vincent Abubakar, Toko Ekambi, and of course Gamaliel, where they play for a 4-3-3 formation for them. They're going to look back also to the goalkeeping prowess of Andre Onana, the two captains of the side. Talk about Vincent Abubakar and Mohamed Salah. They will come reason with referee Bakari Gassama, one of the best referees for this tournament so far. In fact, for the African continent, there will be yesterday Egypt be no one. Make Gassama be the center referee today.
Yes, will be yesterday no one may be the center referee, and then they get their reservations about the man. You don't see teams like that before. I remember when Pep Guardiola been there for La Liga, when he gets a reservation about one of the Spanish referees as well. But regardless, the Coco be saying Nakab they decide who go officiate for match, and they don't show Egypt say no matter your reservation, no matter what you think, now who we want nine go officiate the match, and this now well respected official and nine go officiate the match today. So after 90 minutes, we will wait to see him performance to rate how he do for this match. And
of course, talk about the Egyptian side. We don't tell you, say they make two changes to the team. We start their quarterfinal victory, and of course the two players will come inside, Nahamdi Fathi and Mahmoud Athia, and the players will drop now. Ahmed Hegazi will get injury for that match, and of course Ayman Ashraf will also no start today. So the Egyptians in their all-white jersey against the Cameroonians for their green and red. This now Football Republic. And so referee Gassama don't sound the whistle, and we don't start the game. Cameroon up against Egypt, the second semi-final of the African Cup of Nations. Senegal already through to the finals of the African Cup of Nations. They win their match yesterday against Burkina Faso, 3-1. Of course, Sadio Mane scored one, assist one yesterday, as Senegal booked their place back to back for the final of the African Cup of Nations. And they wait for anybody who will win this match between Egypt and Cameroon. Cameroon, they attack from the left-hand side of your screen to the right-hand side of your screen, and Egypt themselves, then they attack from the right-hand side, and then we are white and white jersey, and they attack to the left-hand side of your screen. And Cameroon, at them, the people will start off, they come forward now from the left-hand side as Egypt they win back the possession. They try whether they will fit come through from the left, but Cameroon will win the ball back now. A cross inside the box, 18 straight into the hands of goalkeeper Gabaski. We didn't get injury for that quarter-final game. When he get that injury, I think on the worry because their top choice goalkeeper don't best way them believe scatter, but they don't get us to be the boss holding all side for the remainder of that game to ensure say Egypt then reach this stage of the competition. And Gabaski will be the second choice goalkeeper, the Zamalek #1, will come replace the best goalkeeper for the first round of the competition. Talk about El Shenawi, will get injury for the round of 16 tie, will be Al Akli goalkeeper in himself. They show say him, no matter say be number 2, if it be number 1. That's now why it's good to get first choice goalkeeper with Sabi, second choice goalkeeper with Sabi, maybe third and fourth choice goalkeeper with Sabi.
Yeah, better. That's why Egypt, they'll be one of the best team for this competition. No wonder they don't win them 7 times already for this particular competitions, and then maybe the highest. So every player when they bring to a certain position go live up to his expectation. But Salah, don't forget say this is not the first time where these two people go play since after 2017 final where Cameroon win 2-1. So it go be like saying that the rematch and the final Afcon game for 2017 be this semi-final game. And don't forget, say this particular Cameroonian side, they don't reach this stage of the competition 8 times and they never concede goal for the 8th time, so they're on the semi-final. So it go be really be clash of the titans as Oyibo go take but they go take Tokam, make a brother English. But they said shoulder pad, no be confidence. No could just see how the game they go.
Anguissa with the clearance for Cameroon as Cameroon will get that throw in here, and this now Anguissa to hold the ball for this left hand side. Anguissa try to pass the ball back better. The connection no go fit reach as Egypt go send this ball forward now, but nobody there for that Egypt forward as Cameroon go win back possession. They try to knock the ball around for their defense now. They're coming from the right, a long ball inside. They find the runs of Vincent Abubakar. Abubakar no go fit get onto that ball as the Egyptian defense go clear him. And finally the Cameroonians then still they hold on to the possession for the early stages of this game. Now they don't switch the ball to the left hand side. How the Egyptian defense will take cope against the indomitable Lions. Cameroon to try to drive inside and send this ball back again into the box 18. The throws from Fai control this ball. Fai they try to get the better of the Egyptian defense, but the Egyptian defenders then stand kakaraka on top of the matter. They don't want to let anybody, yes they should bet Mama fly, and chance now to send this ball forward, but the passes from the Egyptian defenders need to really go on target the way they want to spread the ball. The pressure from the Cameroonians, they play a very high line. They keep Egypt for their own area. If you call them half field, you're not going to make mistake, because as I talk to you, even Mohamed Salah, they cross their own half of the field for this opening 3 minutes. We don't see Cameroon set the ball in, the ball they try to go outside. Gabaski try to save that ball, and of course in succeed after the ball don't touch the leg of the Arsenal midfielder Mohamed El Neni, but Gabaski makes sure say in save that ball from going out of touch. The Egyptian goalkeeper, the man with the keep for Zamalek FC, now him be the man we don't come back. Him gets injury for that their quarterfinal game, but the good luck now say that injury no stop him from starting today. Talk about Gabaski will come replace the injured El Shenawi as Egypt don't start again. Now they start to build from the left hand side. They try to knock the ball around themselves. Talk about the defenders Hamdi Fati and Abdominim, all of them where they try to come make sure say the absence of Hegazi, they no go to Filam. A long ball forward now. They try to pick out the runs of the Egyptian frontmen, but of course the Cameroonian defense then they up to that one. They just stand well, but Egypt don't win the ball back, and the referee don't blow in whistle. A free kick to the Indomitable Lions.
Free kick to the Indomitable Lions. We will see as Cameroon they will press, but now Egypt been get that opportunity to want enter their 18-yard box to get the goal, but unfortunately they can't blow because the Egyptian forward with Mustafa Mohamed even get foul on top of the body of the Cameroon defender.
Toko Ekambi, we don't already score 4 goals already for this competition, just 2 behind Vincent Abubakar, and Toko Ekambi himself going to hope say maybe Ingofit welcome Ingofit get more goals here to the equal with Vincent Abubakar for this African Cup of Nations, because you know get us to be individual awards, even though everybody go tell you saying team award. Individual award they follow makes sense. If you win highest goal scorer, my brother, I go hang on for your cabinet for us. There you should say when I've been play African Cup of Nations, now me finish as highest goal scorer.
Yeah, I pray say make that one not come bring division to this team, because what's in this team and
division of labor good now.
Wait this team need now make them play finals on Sunday against the Teranga Lions of Senegal. So he no go be any if like make now the goalkeeper can score fine. How they go take nip past this Egypt don't cause them plenty problem in the past. Egypt don't beat them for final 2008. They managed beat Egypt 2017 for final 2-1. So right now Egypt not go like waiting repeat 2017 make it happen 2022 again for this particular competition. So I'm not forget Vincent Abubakar, all in goals where in the score for this particular competition. Now they come between 35 minutes and 55 minutes of every game for this tournament so far. So the worst thing we go happen to this particular squad now make them say who go score first and who go be highest goal scorer. Make them play good football and make them see how they go take back the 3 points they need to enter the next game, which is the final game.
Gamalel for Cameroon from this right hand side. In Gamel they try to play a true ball, but of course Egypt once again go clear their lines. Brilliant sliding tackle there from Ahmed El Fatou to stop that true ball for Ngamalel. Wayne try to pick out the runs of I think that Michael and Gedde will be make that run. So okay, I think so. That's a type from the right hand side. As they try to build again from this right hand side to send the cross inside the box. It is straight into the hands of a goalkeeper Gabaski. But then you will look at this Cameroon side when they take start against Burkina Faso. They're not very convincing. But as the tournament they progress, Cameroon, the way they take the play against Egypt right now, it be like say undoubtedly now them don't be the favorite team to maybe go all the way for this tournament.
Well, 6 minutes into the game, now then they press Egypt like say tomorrow no day. Then don't they push Egypt, they make sure say Egypt they play only half field. But the Walla be say no be initial gragra, no be who first call police 9 they win case.
I tell you.
No be focus police 9 they win case because Cameroon then they press, then they push. I'm impressed with what they do because the game against Gambia they may start out really slow. If you watch their games, all the games when they play, they start out really slow. But this one they not say Egypt side, they not feel underrate this team. So this team nothing whether they progress as the tournament they progress. So they want to make sure say they get that early goal for this particular one because if they get that early goal, it go boost their confidence. But they look at the crowd. You know, say the crowd they put pressure on them as well. But they tell them say make them calm down because this Egypt side now then we watch against Morocco and we see how they withstand the pressure for the first 45 minutes and second half then come back and make sure say then show Morocco who be the big boys.
Then come back for that second half and of course this Egypt side and come from behind just in case you don't know. They come from behind against the Atlas Lions of Morocco, can equalize and then can win that match. It show Cameroon, Morocco that day, the difference between 6 and half dozen. That's what the matter take be as their star boy Salah will try to square this ball inside the box 18. Egypt get chance to see whether they fit. Let the shot off Salah, but the ball from Salah no good trouble goalkeeper Andre Onana. But then this not the kind of chances where Salah they take if you give him 2 centimeters of space.
He really never built that confidence, that momentum for front of goal like in they do with him strike partner Sadio Mane for Liverpool right now. But now I believe that they missed that synergy, that partnership for front of goal for this Egyptian side. But thank God the last game, as now they analyzed the last game against Morocco, we see in contribution he scored a goal and created an assist for that particular game. So right now that one side go boosting confidence, and I go expect the coach Carlos to tell him boys for locker room at halftime said make them watch how Salah they play because if not for the coach to push somebody like El Ani go front to assist them, fine. What did the Egyptian need to do? Not to just to win to enter the final. And just as Angel talk, every game that they progress, and one thing where they keep where good for this Egyptian side now the ability to absorb pressure and keep going.
The ability for this Egyptian side to absorb pressure and continue to go on. 9 be the team will don't make the difference. Don't forget, say this now the 26th meeting between Egypt and Cameroon. As long as football they concerned, but as long as African Cup of Nations they concerned, this now the 11th time where Egypt they face off against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Inside the first 10 meetings of these two sides, Cameroon don't win 4 and Egypt don't win 4 of those 10 games, and they don't draw 2. So nobody senior each other. The last time where these two teams face off against each other, as we tell you, for the African Cup of Nations, now for the final of the 2017 African Cup of Nations, and on that occasion, now Cameroon now then beat Egypt 2-1 for the final. Don't forget, say 5 times so Cameroon don't play for final of the African Cup of Nations. 3 out of those 5. Now Nigeria, 9 chop breakfast for their hand. 1984, 1988, and the one where Penos reach bone. Now the one where they do us for Lagos when Ghana and Nigeria have been co-host the championship for 2000. Kanu Wanko and Victor Nosa Ikpeba now then missed the penalties on that day as Cameroon with Samuel Etofis, Patrick Mboma, and some of the legends Rigobert Song then come lift the trophy live here for the National Stadium Surulere, Lagos. That is the Penos reach today. After that time they come beat Senegal for the final for the 2002 African Cup of Nations, and then they come beat Egypt for the 2017 African Cup of Nations. Today we go chop hot breakfast. Ima, it talk since. What's up?
No, don't forget, say for the 3 times the Super Eagles of Nigeria don't win this Nations Cup.
Yep.
Cameroon never participates. They don't qualify. 1980 we win them. Cameroon don't qualify. 1994 we win them for Tunisia. Cameroon don't qualify. 2013 in South Africa. Nigeria win them. Cameroon don't qualify. So for it don't record say any time where Cameroon
so anytime we won win the Afcon, make Cameroon not just come.
Because the truth is that even better say Nigeria come out against Tunisia, because I feel personally, now my whole opinion, I feel say that Cameroonian vote for still continue. Say if
you
Cameroon
continue, like say Nigeria beat Cameroon for this final, Angel, I believe say we forgive them their own breakfast.
I don't know whether we forgive them their own breakfast, but I don't say we for match up to them strongly.
Yeah.
Not say anytime these plantain eating boys, they know how to show themselves whenever they meet us too.
Yeah.
But the Super Eagles, the thing about the Super Eagles, we say when you underrate them, when you feel say you don't lose hope, when they meet the big boys, then they always step up. And when they see, let's say when they see Carlos Queiroz,
I don't understand. Carlos Queiroz just knee down for the sidelines, raising hand up. I surrender. Talk about Carlos Queiroz, now the coach of the Egyptian side, the before assistant manager to Alex Ferguson for Manchester United, and one-time manager of Spanish giants Real Madrid. And of course, we see him and referee Gassama, they tell and say, why you kneel down? They carry hand up, they pray. Come out for here. Don't forget, say Egyptian assistant coach been collect yellow card for their quarter-final game against the Atlas Lions of Morocco. And Carlos Queiroz also said this match don't tire apart. Gary Jebu don't swallow past the plate. He need down for sidelines. He carry hand up, say, Father to you. Now the referee tell us, say, my dear, not be here. Go there, do that your crusade. If you want your crusade, carry and go there, go do. But back to the field of play. Free kick now to the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon as Gabaski they try to arrange in wall. Collins 5 blessing and Gameleo go send this one. Inside. Gabaski will cast this one. And easy save for the Zamalek shot stopper. Talk about Gabaski. He blessed that in leg. Still the Warriors small.
That groin still the Warrior as we they see. I did surprised they even play this game because I've been expecting that their third choice goalkeeper Mohamed Sobi now go start this particular one. But be like say Gabaski gets stronger. He get coconuted.
Now talk about Sobi, before they introduce Sobi for that match against Morocco, then wait to see whether Gabaski will feel continue until when it comes very obvious say he no fit continue before they come bring in Sobi. It shows say they really get confidence in Sobi.
Now wait till I want to talk. Say the coach no get confidence. And not say Sobi a very, very young player.
Yeah.
Now he just come from their under 23 team, then introduced to the national team.
Yeah.
So they never still get that confidence. But Gabaski na old man, na mature man.
Yeah.
He don't play for Zamalek.
Yeah.
Now person will get experience. So at this stage of the competition, you know what can they check, they do trial and error with small boy. You understand? Not be everybody feel be this guy from AC Milan. Come out go PSG.
Donnarumma.
Gianluigi Donnarumma. So you don't want to take that chance for this kind of major tournament because this will not be legal. When you think that formation, say make we try whether you go work 38 games today. This one a tournament, and if you make mistake, you don't come out with that.
Oh, now make them been they gamble with that Sobi decision, but finally they come bring in Sobi for the 9 minutes of that game, and Sobi himself try give a good account of himself. At least in try make 1 or 2 saves before that game end. As Cameroon they try to piece this Egyptian defense, but Egyptian defense then they up kakaraka for this Cameroon matter. This now Vincent Boubacar now. Boubacar with the ball, they try to drive inside the Egyptian defense. He gets support from the left hand side, but the Boubacar they try to drive inside only in one, and of course you know go fit pass where 2-3 defenders there for your front. Something like this, if you expect say you go square that ball to the left hand side where in get support from Toko Ekambi, but he no go to the left hand side.
Yeah, and I feel say maybe that statement they make earlier on as the game starts said maybe they're going to look for who collect the golden boot. That you don't enter in head because right now not be the golden boot you need, now the trophy or the final ticket now you need to get to the final phase. Then the golden boot is all yours because the next person to run out to go. So
and Cameroon now they come inside the box 18. They try to square this ball. Gabaski will catch this ball again, and of course that runs from Karl Toko Ekambi from inside the right hand side as Egypt then be make mistake with their back pass. Toko Ekambi just win that ball, and then as he tried to square the ball through, Gabaski already narrow the angle, stand just there, pick the ball easily. As we see the first 15 minutes of action here, Cameroon 0, Egypt 0. El Neni now don't pass the ball to the middle as Egypt they try to see whether they come from that right hand side. They try to see if they go square the ball. We never see so much of their star boy Mohamed Salah because you go believe say the Cameroonian defense most of the work where they go do today they go do them on top. How to take stop Salah? No just look too far. Look what Salah do against Morocco. Set up one goal and then score another to make the Pharaohs of Egypt come from 1 goal down, equalize and win that match. So anybody with a building strategy, they build them around how to stop Salah, they make mistake.
Well, you're not supposed to make any mistake, but you know say Boala be say if Salah need to get those balls from the midfield.
Yeah.
People they midfield will go make things difficult for the Egyptian side. And they talk of the likes of Andre Anguissa and Ngamelu. These now 2 people who don't make sure they don't hold that defensive midfield position for Cameroon throughout the tournament.
Okay.
Everybody they shout Vicente Abubakar, Ekombi. But we need to look at that midfield. What Andre Anguissa don't do that and what Ngamelu don't do for that midfield.
Yeah.
Also, if they look the defense line, they talk of Tolo, they talk of these other guys where they are Ngadu and also Castelletto and also Collins Fire, where be one of their right back.
Yeah.
So this team now very compact team. So even if Mo Salah need to get passes, the midfielders in midfielders of his team, they need to get to the ball to give him that pass. And so far they never give him that pass. Also with the look of two of their key players, Omar Mamouche and also Mustafa Mohamed, they never really live up to the expectation for this tournament. So that thing, they make things difficult for Mo Salah. He need to drop deep, come midfield, come hustle ball before he score or create assist. It don't make sense now.
Salah will need to do double work as Anguissa go in, throw in here for the Indomitable Lions. The tackle from Salah to send that ball out for a throw in now. Collins Fye send this one to Anguissa. They try to see where they go run inside the box 18, but still yet upon that they need to let him. Salah they stand for in front, guide him, and a blessed referee points to the corner flag, and Abdel Salah the protest say that one was supposed to be corner kick, as we see that one again for the small ocean. Salah do well to guide that ball very well from Anguissa, and of course this one's supposed to be goal kick to the Pharaohs. We see again the replay of that square where he took a Kambi one square. Even said Vincent Abubakar in the turn and say well done bros. Last na corner kick to the Indomitable Lions, and Gamaliu and Anguman way go cross this ball as referee Gassama. They talk with all of the players, say make sure say una not do anyhow. If not do anyhow, I go see anyhow. Every checking three na target. Bobby, if you do anyhow, I go collect. Corner kick now, Ngamaleo to send this one inside the box 18. The cross from Ngamaleo, the header here, he come back again. Almost Cameroon for them find the opener, and they point to the flag. Vincent Abubakar, the man will rise the highest to connect with that corner kick from Ngamaleo, and of course you see the nodding from Vincent Abubakar straight to the top right corner of that goal of Gabaski.
Better golden opportunity there where present himself. That one like almost a gift to the top scorer with 30 years during this, where complete 30 years during this tournament.
Him get that final touch.
Get that final touch. And get the final touch. But again, him they pull down and they protest, say make referee Gabama see waiting him at the officiate. But again, they still get advantage for another corner kick to their advantage to see if they go get goal for this first half. But again, the Egyptians are going to do something extraordinary, because just as Angel talk, Mo Salah don't dey out of this game. You don't really get anybody where he they connect with him. Maybe the coach going to gamble something. You get someone like Trezeguet for bench. Maybe you could come out someone like Mamouche, bring in Trezeguet to see if they go fit front synergy for this game to cause Cameroon a problem.
Ngadu, the man will play in club football for La Gantoy for inside the Belgian league. And Abdulmawe almost don't give them the lead. The ball being hit the bar, come back again, come forward for Vincent Abubakar, but Abubakar been there for ground, and then the left leg connection from Vincent Abubakar no go anywhere. But we look that replay again. That is supposed to be goal kick to the Pharaohs, but now Cameroon go take a shot one inside the box and take a chance here, and Ngadu go miss one again, and of course Egypt go clear their lines once again. Mohamed Salah to pick up the pieces here, and Mohamed Salah go win free kick. But opportunity where Cameroon don't get Castello this time around. Nothing, just get a good connection to hit that ball to the back of the net.
You know, he get that connection, good opportunity for him to find the back of the net, but unfortunately, if he do that one, because one of the Egyptian defenders may intercept him. And now when they talk about the Egyptian defense, say then they very, very compact. When they want defend, ready for you, then go defend. But the Wallaby say when you they defend this deep like this, when you fire your 80-yard balls, Salah fit ball, because if you make mistake and before you know, go find the back of the net.
If you just try make it be so they go front, you get lock up that your defense, lock and throw away the key. You lock everywhere like Magodo, lock front, lock back.
Make to lock, make you not lock yourself, not if you come.
My brother, again. Lock and throw away key, lock and like Magodo.
Want to progress enter final.
Lock and make early Salah de front, remove Salah de front, mainly one they run from.
But the problem with Salah de front, the problem is say he not there fast enough like Sadio Mane.
Are you taking Salah not fast enough? Salah.
No, for this particular Indomitable Lions defense.
Salah no catch for 100 meters junior boys.
Not be that they run. What if they run the results? You don't understand? They make the run bring positive result. Now they talk.
Go ask Morocco. Waiting the run the result in.
Morocco.
After the first 20 minutes of this game, no goal to the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon and no goal to the Pharaohs of Egypt. Where the first goal will come from? Now waiting with a wait to see. Andre Onana for goal for Cameroon will send us long ball forward. Of course, the target now Vincent Abubakar. Abubakar will jump up for this ball, but no way, as they will come out that one from his head. This now Toko Ekambi. They try to set up the ball for the right hand side where Collins Fye will squat this ball inside the box 18. And of course, the Pharaohs of Egypt and see they clear their lines. Better work 9 and get to do today. They go hustle their 2K. If they want to increase that to 5K, then gas work double. Mohamed El Neni will bring the ball to the left hand side. Egypt now get 3 men up front. Get Mohamed Mustafa. They get Mamouche as well. Mamouche 9 down the ball now. Mamouche will go back to the Arsenal second midfielder, El Nene gets support from the right hand side. Mohamed Salah, they call for the ball from the right, but Salah then don't block him. 2 persons on top in case as Egypt they try to run through the middle now. They try to shoot a shot from afar. This one not going to disturb Andre Onana at all. That shot weak. So nobody's can ball away. Omar Kamal expect to use beat the Ajax before goalkeeper Andre Onana. But then we could see that effort again from Cameroon. And Gaidu and the man will be there for better position to get that back pass from Andre Aguisa.
Better pass there, but again, good intention. He tried to play the ball, but now the right leg. He played that ball with left leg, but now the back leg.
In two legs, the correct.
Yeah, in two legs now. So when he played the ball with the left leg, the right leg stop and back. But now fine pass, back, good intention. That one shows Cameroon don't do that work. And this match, Itarapa, now the best team. We get the best coach with tactics. Now you go win this particular game
finally. Don't forget, say the FIFA World Club Cup go start this week. And the problem now, say Egypt get 7 players for Al Ahly will be regular for this Egyptian national team side. And Al Ahly fans don't already they complain, say why they don't release this? Why FIFA not arrange the World Club Cup after the African Cup of Nations? Because what did it mean now? Say as Egypt don't reach this stage of the competition, Al Ahly go there without 7 of their first team players for the World Club Cup.
Yes, now the Coco be that. But at the end of the day, you know, because of the coronavirus and everything, now you reshuffle calendar. Now you make this tournament even come at this time.
If not now November, December.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, they just have to make do the. Now the only thing they call occupational hazard.
Hey.
So
hey.
What?
Occupational. Hey. Simple. Talk again.
No, occupational hazard.
Occupational hazard. Okay. Hazard. Where they play for Real Madrid. No.
So at the end of the day, they need to prepare themselves for this thing. This thing they happen. They see teams sometimes people go get injury and all those things. They happen. So they're not gonna move club.
The crossing now. Gabaski go put this one out. Sorry, Angel, to cut you for that one. Gabaski with a good punching to save that ball from the head of Vincent Abubakar after the crossing been coming from Guisa, and Guisa been sent that ball inside the box 18. But of course, Vincent Abubakar before he reached there, Gabaski don't punch everything. Not going to play with goalkeeper. They go even though they not Salah for the round of 16. Cape Verde goalkeeper Vazina not Salah brain format. They can't give a red card. But then Gabaski don't go down again. This time around, maybe he don't pull in arm. As they try explain to referee Gassama, say the tackle from Vincent Abubakar being there risky for goalkeeper Gabaski. So for the second time in back-to-back games, goalkeeper Gabaski go there for ground and Sobi go there warm up. Egypt get one of the best goalkeeper trainers for this competition. Talk about a trainer who don't win the African Cup of Nations 3 times from 2006 to 2010. Talk about Mohamed El Sharawi. Now be their goalkeeper trainer. So anybody will undergo training from Mohamed El Sharawi, you go trust that goalkeeper no waiting in the do. Whether not Sobi, whether not Gabaski, whether not El Sharawi will be their first choice goalkeeper for this tournament. You supposed to know what they do. We see that replay again between Gabaski and Vincent Abubakar. I don't know. Waiting going to go through the mind of Carlos Queiroz right now.
Whether Carlos Queiroz like he go give the young sharp opportunity, because even before the likes of El Shanari, the likes of El Shawari become legendary, become goalkeeper trainer, they will go through this process. They're not old town legend. They start from small, and just as Una talk, nobody will go be like Donorama. The small boy get lion heart. They need to start from small and build up confidence. Now what to tell them to say, they just tap on for back, say, you know what, responsibility now they on your shoulder. The whole Egypt nation, they watch you as you stand for no post. Know your job, now no let any goal enter. No they distracted. Just make sure say the ball come up for your the ball enter your hand on time and you parry the ball as much as you can. But again, Gabaski now old man, he get experience and he get lion heart and he passion to continue the action. Now until they trip the coaching staff of Egypt, the pharaohs of Egypt. They say the guy, even for dressing room, they hit chest, they tell the player, say they go fit do him.
All right, don't forget, say the best of this action, they come to you, courtesy our friends from Coca-Cola.
Refreshed by Coca-Cola.
Throwing to the pharaohs of Egypt, the pass to Toko Ekambi, no go fit meet the Cameroonian attacker as Egypt now will get a chance to throw 60% of the ball possession. Now Cameroon don't enjoy them, and the remaining 40% now Egypt don't manage. Talk about the total attempts where the both teams don't make. Egypt and Cameroon don't make 2 attempts each, and this now Mustafa Mohamed where they try to fight in way through the Cameroonian midfield, but no space for them as Cameroon now they try to attack from that left hand side as they try to come one-on-one now with Abdomenim 9 Zadia stand on top of the ball. Omar Kamal can't help him as they try to also win the ball back from the attack of the Indomitable Lions. Abdomenim will clear this ball eventually as Cameroon will win back possession right for the midfield. We don't talk about the collabo of Anguissa for that midfield. We don't talk about the collabo of Polo then for defense, and of course they need to give this Egyptian team any breathing space to even smell their goalposts. Anguissa, you see him one time for the center circle, the next time you see him off front, and of course talk about Castellito as well with the help for that defense. They spring all of those passes, they try to pick out the runs of Anguissa and Vincent Abubakar up front. This one would be very, very impressive for the coach Conceição.
It got very, very impressive for the coach. The coach already, we don't see saying a very good tactician. We've been seeing what he do for the last match. Whenever they struggle against Gambia, like say Gambia just seal up their position of his score. He may make one, he may think information. Yeah. Make sure say he remove Abubakar, put him for the left hand side for wing. Can't carry Kolo Ekambi, Toko Ekambi, can't put him for middle. Yeah. So can't distract the Gambian players, and so they fit get that goal. So one thing I know about the Portuguese, be say him be very good tacticians, and him go they please with what him boys they do for that midfield. I already talked before say Anguissa and that Ngamelu, now two people who say they don't hold that midfield position, and really Eleni and the other midfielders for Egypt, they really need to step up their game to get those balls and make sure say they connect with Omar Mamouche, connect with Mustafa Mohamed, or even Mo Salah, because Mo Salah don't they sleep. I don't even forget say even did the match, no they to show, and how he go to show when you know they even get the ball. So you need those passes, those penetrating passes, and I know say at some point the coach go bring in Zizo or Trezeguet, people will go give those penetrating passes to Mo Salah and the other forward so that they go feel at least score one goal, make the match set.
1 goal, 9 feet make the difference. Andre Onana now for Cameroon will clear this one, long ball forward to that left-hand side, the normal wing of Toko Ekambi. Even though Toko Ekambi and Vincent Abubakar, they change possession. This now Mohamed El Neni, the Arsenal midfielder, the rest of his teammates, then they Dubai, they cruise, the vibe. I mean, with plenty wahala when it happen. Maybe he himself go on close the ear from everything that happen for club side, because in concentration now go day for on top the African Cup of Nations. Mohamed El Neni will been try a long pass to the right hand side. Unfortunately, that pass no go fit reach target. They tell the guys in a small team, not vest, now just small team. I see your runs. Now try to play them immediately. Andre Onana now they try to play out from the back. A lot of teams they learn how to play out from the back this time around. But when you go cast, if you go cast for you, my brother, you're sitting on a long team like Third Mainland. In Cameroon now they come from the left hand side. You see how they will pick out this Egyptian defense. No space, little spaces, no bucket of space any which way. So they go play go front, they go play comeback. Castellito safe, 9 man where they launch some of the balls from defense. You will see the coach Conceição, they did a black wire master. They tell them say, oh yeah, switch and go left, switch and go right. See it upon that, nothing don't work. This is now Collins Fry will go back to the midfield. Anguissa, they pass from Anguissa up front to Ngameleo. No go reaching Ngameleo as Egypt go try win back the ball, and Egypt will get a throw in for themselves. Carlos Queiroz himself, another sweet choir master. We also there for the sidelines. We don't see a Nidan carrying hand up, sing praises to the Most High. Even though say the referee Gassama come and say they do crusade for stadium, they do crusade for outside, for church, for mosque, anywhere we want to crusade, do and there. So Carlos Queiroz don't stop to that one. He don't do choir master work. The coach of the side with better experience, as I did tell you before Manchester United assistant manager, and before Real Madrid coach. Egypt now they try to play out from the back. Fatih, they collabo with Abdomenim for inside the heart of the Egyptian defense to make sure say trouble no go too day for their goalkeeper Gabaski. And they will come to the left hand side. Of course, Toko Ekambi, they chase this ball. Talk about Alfred and Gameleo 9 did that right hand side of a Cameroonian attack where they really make sure say go mount pressure for the defense side. Egypt still they hold on to the ball. They find way to pick out a good runs. This now Mohamed El Neni, and then they don't switch the ball to the right hand side. As Egypt they try to make space, they look for Salah. Salah no go fit. They in a good position to receive the ball. So Cameroon going to win back every pass way. Egypt they float come forward, and Cameroon now get chance to turn defense into attack. Counter-attacking move here from the Indomitable Lions, and they go win a free kick for themselves. Mohamed Salah don't come all the way back to come help out with defensive responsibility, and they tell referee Gassama say give her a card. They tell her give her a card, but the referee say no worry, Salah na star boy. Toko can't be safe now, star boy. no need to the flash and card now.
No, na mistake you do.
But see that ball, it come up to carry brush and this is not yellow card.
No. In no reason I'm saying the guy go stop break up.
And
Mo Salah
no be about intention.
Mo Salah
be say na your action.
You foul.
Mo Salah no be rough player. Another time you go look, you check him profile as an African player, so you go consider many things.
So
again, this Egyptian side, if you look this game, they don't look ambitious at all for front of goal.
All right,
you understand?
So free kick now to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Gamaliel to send this one inside to see whether to get a header to this one. Collins fire, they jump up to see whether they go not this one. You know, go drop well. Castellito nicely there on top of the matter. He go win the ball back for the indomitable Lions as they see the man pressure on top of this Egyptian defense. Another long ball to the far left side of Egyptian goal area, and of course Cameroon they try to drive inside the box 18. They don't drive inside. They square the ball inside. They connection here, and straight into the hands of goalkeeper Gabaski to pick that ball from Toko Ekambi. Toko Ekambi, that the man went there in the right position to get a left leg connection to that square ball inside the box 18. But then you don't get the right connection, and Gabaski will say, "Thank you, Lord," as he picked the ball. And you see Conceição saying a very good opportunity, and they don't miss it.
Now, very, very good opportunity. They whip him in from the left hand side. The man with the number 3 jersey 9 connect that one to Toko Ekambi, and Toko Ekambi get good opportunity. But be like say not losing balance, so the ball they go up as they go down. Now make the ball not get forced. Now make Gabaski feet just intercept that one, and Gabaski they at the right place at the right time. Good thing for him, but a very, very disappointing one for Cameroon, because not a clear opportunity for them to they won't go up. 32 minutes on the clock.
32 minutes on the clock. We still in look for the first goal. Cameroon with the bestest chances we don't see so far. Andre Onana, let's say the public holiday for this match so far.
Yeah, if the only 3 goals you don't concede so far for this tournament, and the 3 goals you gonna say
he be as he get.
He gets as he be for those tournament. Now one of the best save hands as far as African football is concerned, and it will be new for this particular competition. So he go try do everything to assign Papa name and keep clean sheet. Apart from that, the defense they do a very, very fantastic job for this Cameroonian side, and I hope say they not go lose concentration. Like I said the beginning of the broadcast, say a lot of things they count in favor of this Cameroonian side. The fans, 2 things go happen to them tonight. So that may they pressurize the Deportivo Lions, or may they support them to move on.
Anyone will go happen for them. They will hope say it will happen in their favor, as the indomitable Lions still knock the ball around, no doubt. Now they don't get the better of the chances here as they don't set this ball now. They try to pick out the runs up front of Anguissa. We don't make that sweet runs up front, but Anguissa no fit meet that ball from Toko Ekambi. But then now we just commend the runs of Anguissa, Toko Ekambi, and Gamaliel, and of course Vincent Abubakar up front for Cameroon. Nobody they one place. They just scatter like they scatter like this way. I don't understand when they come together.
This problem is this coach where they call Conceição. Not very, very good tactician. He know how to confuse you. You don't understand the formation where even they play. The way he choke up in midfield. Now 5 players did that midfield. Yeah. I don't mention 2 before. Martin Hongla also did that midfield. Umgue also do that midfield. Sometimes to Collins fine. When somebody play full back, they move inside to the midfield. They can't help the midfield. They push forward. So you don't even know who to hold. The Walla just be say they never feel connect find the back of the net. When those passes they come in, nobody they stick Giriba. Nobody stand Giriba there to take that hot shot where they need to get past Gabaski.
But that one also not credit to the Egyptian defense to make sure say Cameroon will get that space where they need to get those hot shots where they talk about.
Exactly. In this nothing where they miss one of their biggest defender or the former West Brom man. Hegazi, but still Abdemonem and the other players they don't make sure say then they compact enough to make sure say the space not even there for Cameroon. Vincent Abubakar and Ekambi they never get that space. Then they try, one breaking. But these guys they closing the gaps, and when they closing the gaps like that, it is very difficult to score goal.
Of course, now when you see gap where you go take pass through, now you go see goal where you go take score. If you never see the space where you want from score, although some people will tell you, say, my brother, if they log gate, jump fence. Any which way, anywhere below face, now frontage. As we did talk up. So after 35 minutes of basketball, end-to-end football, now still no goal to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon and no goal to the Pharaohs of Egypt. Cameroon now they come forward from the right-hand side. This now Carl Toko Ekambi. You send the cross into the box 18. Vincent Abubakar know if it get onto that one, and the ball will go all the way out for a throw-in to the Pharaohs of Egypt. Toko Ekambi, maybe the man where they try to pick out the runs from that far side of Yamai. The man will go that side to see when I go pick that one. If it get onto the ball as Egypt go happy. Say the attack with Cameroon, the launch come their side. So far so good. they never really hold on. Mohamed Salah, I mean the star boy, the captain of the Pharaohs. But Mohamed Salah, we never see so much of him, say for that far away mean commit on top Peteko Ekambi, where he brush and come off for ground like Potako boy. We see JJC, where you come more cruise, you won't show himself. My brother, who goes down, man? Who boy, yeah, Bobby, your face no show for the film. I their face. That's why the matter else take B. But see up on that, no give Salah a chance. No go the reason unless say because of say okay, he never see chance, he never to show himself for this team. No, you give him breathing space, my brother. Go ask Morocco how far. The small chance when they give Salah back on the inside, back of the net. The next time we get him again one-on-one, he drive them inside the box 18 as he square the ball come. Trezeguet just tell him say thank you, sir. Come make a polish your suit. The first yellow card of this game will go to Omar Kamal, the defender for Egypt. And of course, the referee Gabaski, I say Gabaski, referee Gassama, when they take chances at all. If you do anyhow, I go cheat chonching. But then maybe this yellow card they even soft set because he just stand to block Tolo. Not be saying one block Tolo, he just stand to stop the runs of Tolo.
That's not very bad play. That not be part of football because the Tolo they on the move. He raising ball to go, and you know move, you stop him. So that according to the FIFA rules, na bad ball be that.
A matter go code FIFA rule now. No, the section 19 sub 419. I don't now to the Dignitaries Lions and Gamaliel to send this one inside the box 18 to see whether they'll get any connection here. They could knock the ball back. They fight Vincent Abubakar. Anybody to let a shot out. Gassama stand in the way. Egypt defense is stand up. El Neni go clear for the Egyptians. And now the time for Egypt to turn defense into attack. They're coming from this left hand side and get 3-on-3 for Mustafa Mohamed and Mamouche and Mohamed Salah. And this time around, they don't send the ball for somebody to get a shot off. Mustafa Mohamed see the drive inside. Don't send the ball to Mohamed Salah. Salah now one-on-one with the Gamelau. And of course, Salah, let's say he don't go twist in ankle. I be somebody don't go match up for him too. The way we take the roll for ground there, it be like say in Gamelau, we don't step on the boots of Mohamed Salah. As the referee, they try to get words, they find out what exactly happened. The blessing will bring out the cards this time around. Maybe no. Let me see that one again. 1 minute, Egypt they defend. The next minute, Egypt they counter. And of course, yes, Confirmento in Gamelau will be match Salah for in left toe. That's not the reason why Salah no continue with the ball. He just fall for ground. That stretch where in Gamelau stretch been step on the toes. Even the players in Gamelau they tell them say, I don't even know what I do. But footballers now they talk through. If I see them forever, I go pursue them count down.
Now part of the game, now action be that he know what he need to do. But again, they try to cause a mistake. Yeah, now mistake.
Salah with the free kick now. He will float this one inside the box 18. Vincent Abubakar will knock that one out for the Indomitable Lions. The boss they come inside. Another header. Good save from Andre Onana to chip that ball over the bar. Before Ajax goalkeeper Andre Onana to deny Hamdi Fati with a brilliant save. But then the flag already go up for offside call against.
Yes, the flag been get off for offside call. But the most important thing be say Hamdi almost find the back of the net for Egypt. Brilliant cross from the backside, and he just make sure say in connect, give that brilliant header, and the Andre Onana day in action. Because if not say they not raise flag up and he leave that one to find the back of the net, go with for the talk now. But then just tip him a little over the bar. Now the ball go over the bar. But good one. Andre Onana since he never day in action in the vacation, whether I'm Maldives in there, I've been in Hawaii. But since ball never reaching area, but a good one to wake him up. And Hamdi Fati Joshua and say we see there the game.
Why anytime when they talk vacation spot, now they call Lagos, Abuja, or they call Hawaii, Seychelles, all these places,
Bahamas,
they call Bahamas. You know, I'm not saying they like to go all these places. They go there like once in 3 weeks. But why don't they call Lagos?
Because Lagos na commercial city of Nigeria.
No be vacation spot.
No be vacation spot. Name one vacation spot where they this island where they this
conservative center. Gianni Infantino and Patrice Motsepe, FIFA president and CAF president, no doubt they enjoy the best of football here today. Then with some of the other top dignitaries, they don't balance here. Don't forget, say, this now a clash between two of African giants. Between them, they don't win the African Cup of Nations 12 times, like we tell you, 7 for Egypt and 5 for the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. And of course, also between them, they don't appear for the final of the African Cup of Nations 16 times. If you add the number of times where they don't appear for the final of the African Cup of Nations, not 16 times. And since 1998, the last 12 African Cup of Nations tournament, Egypt don't win 4 out of the last 12 Afcon titles. 1998 when they host time, the winner. 2006 when they host time, the winner. 2008 for Ghana, the winner. And of course 2010 for Angola, now then winner. And Cameroon don't win 3 in that time too. 2002, of course 2000 and 2007. So Egypt and 17 rather, Egypt and Cameroon inside the last 12 Afcon, only them don't win 7 of the last 12 African Cup of Nations. And there's still one goal winner again, because you know that as it be one of them must play for the final today. We don't know whether or not Egypt, we don't know whether or not Cameroon, but then what we know and say, you know, get as it be somebody go chop breakfast today, because the Sao they scratching head, because you know say Omo water don't pass Gary as 2 players day for ground. One of them now the Egyptian defender Mohamed El Wench will come inside today as one of the backup for Hegazi when he start. And then you go talk about the Cameroonian Wayne Nordam himself, Ngedu, my brother. My brother na plantain
boy. Plantation boy.
My brother, they're not sense enter your go.
Plantain boy and Cerelac boys.
They're not sense enter your go, my brother.
But if Salah, if he asked me better game, we've done seen almost 43 minutes of action. But this match be like final before the final. As we talk, everybody who be who for football, it they live up to in bidding. Like one team, nothing where they struggle from the beginning of the competition, they absorb pressure. They flow with the rhythm of the tournament. They chest all the pain and the pressure. Don't stand Gidigbanan to face one of the tournament favorites, the Cameroonian, which themselves they host. Now them be the host at the same time. So it go be game for the 2 coaches at the end of this first half if no go enter. The coach where the team go using tactics better for the second half go be the outcome. But now just little mistake, and my personal prayer, Timmy, Angel, Sawa Angel, my personal prayer be say make this game no into extra time.
Well, me I want enjoy this match. It gets some kind of matches where you go to say make you no enter extra time. No be this one. I want enjoy this match. If you like make it go penalties, I did ready. But the good news now say Hamdi day in a good position to start to continue the game. They don't bandage in head. I mean, footballers, we don't see footballers carry bandage, play 90 minutes, play. But remember, say FIFA get a new law with concussion. If 2 players quack their head together, FIFA need to use and play. Just change them. In fact, FIFA they say change them, remove them for the match.
Exactly.
You know that's the reason why a lot of people been the vest for Senegal for their round of 16 game against Cape Verde because of say Mane, the goalkeeper for Zia been Northern in brain format. They can't leave Mane. They continue. See Mane can't fall for ground for that game. Now they can't say they go change Mane. So you know get as it be, change them immediately. Now be the instruction from FIFA when 2 people quack head together to avoid taste by moonlight. Now be the matter. The play still go on here at the final minute of the first 45. No goal to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. No goal to the Pharaohs of Egypt. How we go take see waiting go happen for second half? Maybe now from this first half. Now we take the no. But we see a foul play between Anguissa and of course the Egyptian defender Hamdi Fathi. Foul play between both of them. Match never finish here. And of course we will just quickly go one sharp market with a comeback.
It's an energy. Black is every color all together. It's my thing, this thing here, that thing over there, all mixed with your thing. Drink it in. Black shines brightest. Guinness.
Not to be.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the little day. All I needed for another day. And though I am you,
ball from in defense. This now Castellito as Cameroon to try now to see whether they can fit Butte from the back. 45 minutes don't complete. They don't add 3 minutes of jar time here. No goal yet to report from the Olembe Stadium, where the host country Cameroon, they try to see whether they can fit follow Senegal fight for the final of the biggest footballing title on the African continent. As they try to drive inside from the left hand side, no space, they get support. Cameroon City try to attack from the left. Egypt, they mount all of the defense where they fit mount. We don't enter the final minute of the 3 minutes of Jana time. Omar Kamal with a block to send that ball out for throw in where Cameroon don't sharply take. Still Cameroon, they try to drive inside. Football now jump body, my brother chop better before you can play football. No be Friday arm and something. Egypt now they try to come forward. The referee read the ball out to Mohamed Salah. The referee say play on. No matter say Bila say they mean foul the guy. And of course Mamouche now the man will be they try to drive inside that Cameroonian defense. All balls where Egypt they try to pick out the runs of Mohamed Salah. Then they fit meet the Liverpool maestro. Finally referee Gassama go is in Mamouche matter to see whether anything serious. The guy see the holding ankle, but we see that tackle again from Collins Fye. That was supposed to be foul.
Yeah. Especially when Collins Fowl play the ball from back. I expect say one of the rules where referee they take joke now when he tackle somebody wrongly from behind and Collins Fowl foul the guy from behind.
And of course, that could be the final piece of action from this first half. We're on day very, very exciting. Omar Kamal will go down on his knees, of course, to thank his stars. Of course, Vincent Abubakar don't get opportunity to maybe strike the back of the net. Somebody will never get opportunity today. Now Mohamed Salah and the busier of both goalkeepers, no doubt. Now the Egyptian goalkeeper Gabaski will don't come into action to make some kind of vital saves here to keep the scoreline. Cameroon 0, Egypt 0 after the first 45. We will come back for the second half.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the little bit. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me?
All right, I see get Angel here with me and Emmanuel Atta. Sharply, we will hear the views of Angel and Emmanuel Atta about the first 45 minutes we don't see between Cameroon and Egypt.
Now, very, very brilliant one, Sawa, between the two sides. The two sides, they don't get end-to-end game. Now, we don't see for the first half. Already, Cameroon now then be first start. Then first they press Egypt. They try to get that early goal, but unfortunately, they may not get them. And Egypt come bounce back too. They try to get their own opportunities too. And all the opportunities will come their way. And none of them where their feet take. Now, only one be almost find the back of the net. The header will be see from the man, whether they call their number 5, whether they wear the number 5 jersey. In be one find the back of the net. But unfortunately, Andre Onana been dead there to knock that one out. And at the end of the day, we find out say, nah, even offside 9 day. But so far, now Cameroon and don't press Egypt pass for this for the first half, as we see, man. Now then, we then press like say tomorrow, no day. But at the end of the day, they not get goals because I don't understand Toko Ekambi and Vincent Abubakar as the two of them they up front. They try one way or the other. They come back, they collect ball from the midfield where they jam packed already with the likes of Anguissa, also Ngamelu did that midfield, Collins Fire also did that midfield, Martin Hongla also did that midfield. The midfield they jam packed, but unfortunately they know they fit connect well with Abubakar and the man where they call Toko Ekambi to fit get that goal. And Egypt come as Cameroon if get those goals, Egypt come bounce back too. They try to push their own, but unfortunately after 45 minutes 0-0 the two teams see there.
Yeah, I'm not forget the busiest of the two goalkeepers, the busiest of them all, na Gabaski or Nana Levy on the only attempt where Gabaski, the only time they call Gabaski to action now where Egyptian number 5 Fati take that shot unknowingly, but it carried up for safety. But again, don't forget Egypt never scored any first half goal for their last 7 international appearance for Afcon. So as the game ends this way, I'm not even surprised at all. And again, Cameroonian for their own side, this is their 8 semi-final games for Afcon, and they never concede any goal for first half. So both of them they live up to expectation, and the dramas and the stories continue. Again, Vincent Abubakar to me, now be the number 10, where get the best performance for first half against the other number 10 Mo Salah so far. But that one no me say go write Mo Salah off. Whether you like it or not, now one of the biggest and the finest up player from African continent. So anything will happen for the game of football. Waiting the two coaches going to do for second half, talking about Antonio Conceição and of course Carlos Queiroz, now to talk to their lads, waiting they expect them to do for the next 45 minutes so that this game no go drag enter penalty, because especially some of us in the studio would enjoy the game fine, no doubt, but we want make the better team win. I no go like kata. Fantastic job from referee Gassama. He did do very well, and we don't see 1 yellow card so far for the first half. So I just believe say by second half a lot of things we will see a lot of changes. Players like Trezeguet supposed come in for the Egyptian side so that players like Mo Salah will get opportunity to play and express themselves.
All right, that not the option, the opinion of Angel and of course Emmanuel Atta. Make I hear your own opinion, one or two of them. 0700 951 951 951. That's the number to call. Cameroon up against the Pharaohs of Egypt. 0700 951 951 951 00 so far. If you tell me your prediction, if you tell me how you don't see the first 45 minutes, and if you tell me waiting you to look forward to for the second 45 minutes. We'll begin to take your calls one by follow. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, anybody there yet? All right, the next one. Hello, good evening to you. Now I'm not ready for me. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Chukwemeka George. I'm calling for your start.
Chukwemeka George. Yeah, Chukmat for the matter. Egypt 0, Cameroon 0.
I've said the other day that the Cameroonian will carry the cup.
Okay.
Cameroonian will win the match today, and Cameroon will leave the cup.
Okay.
Yes, that's my position.
All right, thank you very much, Chukwemeka. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Republican.
Yeah, good evening to you, Republican too. What is your name, I beg?
My name is Isaac. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Isaac, shook your mouth for this matter. How do you see as the game will be?
My player let Cameroon win that match.
Okay, if they play make Cameroon win the match.
Yeah, you know, Egypt don't win up to 4 times.
They don't win 7 times actually. Cameroon don't win 5.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. We take the next caller. Hello, good evening to you. That one not ready for me. Good evening to you. Hello, good evening. Okay. Hello. Yes, what be your name? Where are you coming from?
Hello.
Okay, bless you. Never ready. Not hear me well. Your network not too clear. Hello, good evening. Hello. Talk up now. Increase your volume, my brother. We're not the bedroom. Talk like man. Which one is? I don't know. How far? What's happening? You just said only you there.
Only me do.
You sure?
Your
voice sound like.
Good evening, beautiful angel.
Good evening.
Good evening, Imata.
See, I'm mad like beautiful. Chukma, Shapali.
Well, the game is going fine and I enjoy the game. According to the analysis. Beautiful angel, good analysis.
All right, don't do. I beg, pick the next call. Beautiful angel. You don't call me beautiful. Hello, good evening.
Man, the beautiful.
Good evening.
Hey, talk to me.
Okay, man. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, blah. Why don't you mean something? Tell me something.
Angela, they greet you.
I agree to you. Good evening.
Hey, blah. I don't miss you.
I miss you. Don't worry, small time we go see.
No, let's see check out.
For this match,
yeah.
Cameroon don't just say the woman. That fans where they behind them.
Yeah.
Cameroon, now them be the better side of this match.
No doubt.
But my fear be say, as then they go front, let them wash their back.
Exactly.
Because with that Mohamed Salah where they up front there, Mohamed Salah is very dangerous. So they can leave their back open, they go front. Before you know it, a little mistake still cost them all this their hard work. But for me, I want to make Cameroon let them enter final so that they can go play with Senegal.
Okay.
Well done.
All right. Thank you very much. Blessing from Ikeja. If you check your time, 9 o'clock. Don't stand for your clock.
YouTube channel and like all our videos on Wazobia FM for YouTube.
All right, we see they pick the calls here one by follow as we get the reaction of the fans on top the first 45 minutes. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, good evening.
Football Republic.
Confamento Republica. Mominkem. Mominkem. Chai. Eche for chalanum. Eche for chalanum. Hey. Ehalania na alota abo achufa agade. Ehalania. Alota abo achufa agade. Okay, no wahala. Mommy go say chook mouth. We thank God. We do am small.
I greet everybody for this studio.
We greet you too.
Sawa. This tournament,
yes.
Honestly, they bad do Cameroon. No, they don't.
She be?
They fight. In fact, now they fight like lion. Me, I they plan that they support make Cameroon Colombia this point to even make they win this cup. They don't fight. At least they don't even try to shame it. They always make it to smile on that field. They really try.
Okay.
This Egypt side, you know, say they are too aggressive. Any small thing they won't fight, and Egypt too they play rough. You know, say they wicked, no be small thing.
Yeah.
Where they can't they go, you don't do.
Okay, all right. Instead, they can't go. All right. Thank you very much, Mommy Gozie. Maybe we see what I will take. We don't get time to take one more call because we only get signals, live pictures from the Olembe Stadium. So we go back to the Olembe Stadium for the second half of the second semi-final between Egypt and Cameroon. Don't forget, see all the action we get here refreshed by Coca-Cola.
Refreshed by Coca-Cola.
All right, now still the semi-final of the African Cup of Nations, the second semi-final, because yes, we don't see one semi-final. Senegal beat Burkina Faso 3-1 to qualify for the final of the African Cup of Nations back-to-back for the third time in their history. They've been qualified for the final for 2002. They qualified for the last edition for 2019, and now they don't qualify again for 2021. And of course, they wait for the winner of this game between Egypt and Cameroon. And as the second half won't start, Egypt already don't make changes.
Now, very, very good substitution 9 the coach Carlos Queiroz been make, because I've been talking about the fact that midfield of Egypt, they know they compact enough to beat this Cameroon side. I will never see that person will go give those penetrating passes to Omar Mamouche, Mustafa Mohamed, and Mo Salah. So then they cut out from the game. Already for the first half, we will see Asulia, 9 being dead here. Yeah. We see Eleni for that midfield, and then the other man, where they call one of the other midfielders, we also did that midfield as well. But unfortunately, they never still get there. Okay, Hamdi Fati, I don't remember. Hamdi Fati, the 3 of the 9 days here. So now they don't remove Asulia, bring in Trezeguet. We talk about the fact that Trezeguet, the kind of passes when they give for that thing, they're very, very instrumental. Yeah. So if not be him, make it be Zizo. Because then Sabi force attack where and then Sabi give those chances. And we've seen what he's been doing against the game for Morocco. Yeah. How he come in, change the game, not be only about the passes, but he still gets goal himself after Mo Salah been square play and he find the back of the net. So now good substitution from Carlos Queiroz, and we don't see as Sulia don't come out for the game.
Sulia don't come out, and of course Trezeguet, the man with the playing club football for England, don't come inside. And the first piece of action for Trezeguet now to win a free kick for the Pharaohs of Egypt, as they try to drive from the left-hand side of the midfield. And the bless say Collins fight now we in evening start. Now we go start to the hustle in on 2K, because Trezeguet will put on for long team 100 meters junior boys. As we see that one again where he take him, he put the ball for Interos, Pairapa, see you later. But then the guy recover to call Jama, say, boy, you know what I be? Remember say Cameroon way back in the day, they get some kind of players. I mean, we say that they full for ground. You know, I they tell you other in Boma there. Another one with Sabi run that time. Solomon Olembe. Now Olembe Stadium now with the free kick to Egypt. They don't send this ball. It's in! And straight into the hands of a goalkeeper and Onana Mohamed. Mustafa Mohamed. 9 the man will be put the header. But Onana day in the right place to grab that one to make sure say no taste by moonlight here for the indomitable Lions of Cameroon.
Better cut off action there. Don't forget the first time where they test time for this game. Now when Fati, just number 5 for Egypt for the first half, give that better nodding to make sure say yes, he call on to action. But if you look at of the 2 goalkeepers, 9 days less busy so far. If saying come out go buy something come, because in action in the defense area of Cameroonian side not really get wahala. But again, this now the first 2-3 minutes of the second half, and of course they don't test them. Say yes, he ready for the for the game for the next 45 minutes.
Andre Onana. Now the man we they try to talk about as Cameroon they try to come front again. Cameroon no fit past this Egyptian defense. Omar Kamal and the partner they block, they send the ball out, but still yet the indomitable Lions Vincent Abubakar they find support for the right hand side. You know if he get a good pass, but still now the Lions still try to win a back through Gamaleo. Gamaleo will give away the possession, and then Egypt now will come forward through Starboy Mohamed Salah. Salah will go down, and the referee will say play on. Okay, the referee will actually award the free kick to Mohamed Salah. The tackle there from Tolo, nice stop Salah, and Tolo the point to the ball, say I get contact with the ball, but the referee tell us say Bobby Bongi. He fouled the guy. El Neni with the free kick sharply into the middle. Trezeguet, they expect the pass for the far left side. As Egypt they take their time, they knock the ball gently and wildly. One by follow. Give me a Giyu, Banen Baka, Tiki Taka, and as if football supposed to be knocked. They speaking John on top of the field of play. And already telling us say when 2 elephants and fight. Now they've grass, now they hear the order. As Anguissa they try to see what angle fit grown into better space to receive pass here for the indomitable Lions. But of course the pass no go fit locate the runs up front as Egypt will win the ball back. 1-2 for the left hand side. Egypt they try to win ball back. And yes, now they're still there in possession. The Pharaohs will switch the ball to the wing of Mohamed Salah. You know, go reach, you go stop for middle. Mohamed El Neni go win the ball back for the Pharaohs. But every ball where they play, they know they fit even string 1 or 2, 3 correct passes. Because 1 minute Cameroon hold ball, the next minute Egypt don't collect them. 1 second Egypt hold ball, the next second Cameroon don't collect them. That's what the matter take be. Hamdi, the man where they been bandaging head for first half. Still they collabo well for inside the heart of that defense with Abdominim. As now Egypt they try to find way through this middle and the left-hand side of Cameroon attack. That's still the Egyptians that then they in control of the ball. They knock the ball small. They go that left-hand side once again. They see whether they will float this ball. Square this ball. Good play inside the box 18. They still a drive in. Mamouche with that sweet runs there, but finally one touch too many for him. But still Egypt still with the play. Mohamed El Neni. As Egypt they try to find a break for this Cameroon their defense. This now Omar Kamal. Kamal no go fit past the Toko Ekambi. We don't come back on help for defense. Mustafa Abubakar Vincent no go fit meet onto that clearance there from Toko Ekambi as we see that brilliant run from Mamouche.
Brilliant run from Mamouche. It be like saying don't wake up since when they run from the left hand side of the pitch. Cut qualified for road and every other Cameroon defender will do it on top of him. But unfortunately for him, they no convert that opportunity. Egypt don't wake up for the second half. But they talk about the fact that the introduction of Trezeguet don't really change the game. And some people they ask the question, say why they know they start him even Sabi play like this. But as a coach, you know, say sometimes you gonna need to bring in some substitute maybe your super sub them. Make them come worry defenders when things don't they sub. And I'm waiting we see Carlos Queiroz do right now. And not say one other man go fit out later, maybe Hamdi Fati, maybe bring in Zuzo at some point.
Yeah, to just come collaborate with
exactly with the game, even push forward more. Because at the end of the day, waiting Egypt they find for the second half, now go there they find and they forget them.
Now the most important start, if it knock the ball 1,000 times, it don't matter. Go ask Spain for the World Cup against Russia. They make over 1,000 passes completed. See it upon that. Now Russia knocked them out as Cameroon. They come forward now. Of course, another clearance from Hamdi. Shot from a distance. That one will trouble the Egyptian defense. And Guissa with that effort. Sunday Olise, a man with a shoot from distance like that. France 98, don't forget that shot when he shoot against Spain from somewhere like this. But this time around, Andrea Guissa, no chances for him.
Yeah, better player from Andrea Guissa. He not contributing on making contribution known to the indomitable Lions so far for this particular tournament. He hold the midfield, sit down well, and of course, nobody go feel like on the list again. Apart from the Spanish side where he scored, Zubizarreta 1998 World Cup, he scored Arambe Stars of Kenya for the qualifiers to France 98 World Cup. So again, he don't test Gabaski for second half, but in testing, go out of the stadium. Now still 0-0 for this side.
Still goalless. Hamdi, Salah to come back to Mohamed El Neni. El Neni the pass, the coach. Mustafa now to Salah. Salah they find space to get a true ball in. If he pick out the runs of Mamouche as the ball will go straight to the hands of Andre Onana. Salah himself, they tell himself, say, okay, this now how I want the ball. The last collabo between Salah and Trezeguet result in a goal against the Atlas Lions of Morocco. Of course, Trezeguet tells Salah, thank you so much for that pass. You can't tell us, come make a polish your shoe because now bros, now you be. Two players we know themselves in and out from the English Premier League. Of course, Trezeguet, they play for Aston Villa, and of course, Salah with Liverpool. And if they finish here now, when they do as brothers, they go back to the English Premier League. They can't turn sweet footballing enemies again. Nobody say they go carry match it. But that ball, not the reason. Not the match it, they will carry. Now football, normal knocking football long quite enemy. Now so it take be. Free kick to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Gassama award a free kick after the tackle on Gamaleyo. We fall for grand there. And we see that one again. Trezeguet, be like saying I ain't brushing for his ankle. Because Trezeguet and El Faton and then the guys who made the mark there. We see that ball again from Salah to try to pick out the runs of Trezeguet. You know, if you pick him out, go the coach of the side, Carlos Queiroz, no saying a sense did that true pass. Even to say the execution, no day right as Salah for take one time. Free kick to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. About 5 green shirts they wait for this delivery. Why some still they wait outside the box 18 and Gamaliel to send this one inside the box 18. No header to connect this one and over the bar for a corner kick to indomitable Lions because now an Egyptian defender might knock that ball out and they bless saying they don't go northern for face as in go knock that ball over the bar. Blessing Fatone, the man wait day for ground. They try to receive attention from his teammates. Of course, Hamdi, they tell the medical team, say, make no worry, nothing serious. The bros, they okay. Alpha Toe don't stand up. Nothing again. We see that one again for replay. Ngedu, Fatou, Hamdi, all of them are then contest for that ball. Even self, you can get Abdominim in the mix. But Last. Gabaski, they tell everybody, shine your eye. Abobi, shine your eye. Nobody sleep on bike. Corner kick to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Once again in Gamaliel. Now be the man to float this one inside the box 18. Gabaski to punch, gets onto the ball. The Cameroon still there. Ngedu to try to keep the ball in play. Still Ngedu. He go guide down for another corner kick. Gabaski been no make the best of that punching. He come outside, but he no get in hand to run the way we take one tap. And of course, the ball dropped for Ngedu, and Ngedu also say in no fit play him inside back the box 18. Ikukuma guide that one to go out for yet another corner kick for the indomitable Lions. 10 minutes into the second 45. Now still no goal to Cameroon, no goal to Egypt. Cameroon to float this one. Vincent Abubakar, they wait for the cross. Castellito also they wait for the cross. The cross will come inside finally. Ngedu to knock this one. He no go get onto anybody head as Egypt they try to win back possession. But Cameroon then still hold on to the ball. They never make any changes so far. Martin Hongla sent that ball back to Onana. Nearly that back pass for return is something difficult for them. Mohamed Salah no say in get opportunity to make something out of that one, but he no get onto the ball before Onana, and still now Salah Bedis now. And of course the referee will finally sound in whistle. Opportunity wasted for Egypt.
Opportunity, we see how Salah they beat himself up already, resulting from that corner as they not fit. Egypt been get that counter-attacking opportunity. They shoot and come forward, but one of the players talking about Ngedu, he been missed that one, and Salah get the opportunity to hold on to the ball and make sure say in punish Cameroon, but he just lose the ball. Maybe tip the ball too forward, and Onana come clear and with his leg. Salah they beat himself up because now very good opportunity, one-on-one him and goalkeeper, but he no utilize and well.
I'm just very surprised for Ngedu for that kind of back pass. You don't pass before centre half. You not supposed to make that kind of back pass.
The pass ball from attack to your goalkeeper.
Exactly.
And I feel so that I think Antonio Consalvo need to draw ear, give him. Say no ever try this nonsense again. This my game. The whole nation they watch you. And that kind of opportunity now most Salah they wait for. If to say in leg touch him, but tango to Andrea Onana, one of the best goalkeepers in Africa. He rush out and you know who Salah be. So it still be goalless situation.
Still goalless, and of course England they thank in stars. Martin Hunger Yemai, they thank in stars. Say Salah no dribble. Andrea Onana come up for road because my brother, it will all be very big hot breakfast with unripe plantain porridge right for you South Cameroon this evening for Olembe Stadium. But still yet upon that, after 57 minutes of football, there's still no goal to the indomitable Lions and no goal to the Pharaohs of Egypt. Don't forget to say this action, they're refreshed by our friends Coca-Cola.
Refreshed by Coca-Cola.
Egypt now they try to build out from the back. They give away possession again to the indomitable Lions, where they hold their own kakra for that midfield. Of course, Goe also now one of the guys to watch out for that Cameroon midfield, as they hold in onside. Castellito now for Cameroon to float this ball to the left-hand side of attack. Of course, good Obioma chest in there from Tolo one-on-one with Omar Kamal. Still Tolo and Kamal. Tolo they try to get space to cross this ball. He don't put out for Intoros, but El Neni did for Kamal back to stop that ball. Salah go win back possession for the Pharaohs, but then Ingo hand the possession back to the indomitable Lions of Cameroon. And now Cameroon they come forward now. They try to find space for inside his side. Gamelio will try to send the cross in, and he go win a throw in for the indomitable Lions. Fatona the man will block that cross from Gamelio. They don't check the one sharply. Collins Fai go win another throw in now for Cameroon. Still Collins Fai, where they collabo with Ngamelio from the right hand side of Cameroonian attack. They play as a wing back, but then most of the time it is Siam up front. Castellito will pass the ball to the midfield to Andre Anguissa. Anguissa back to Castellito. Castellito to try to get a cross inside the box 18. The cross don't come inside. The cross will go past everybody. Of course, a small hair from Elma Kamal to send that ball out for a throw in to the indomitable Lions. As Cameroon now, they don't smell the goal. Toko Ekambi don't go pick this ball as a ball boy Wayne B to see whether I go launch the throw immediately. They try to calm their nerves. Cameroon 0, Egypt 0. 1 hour of football. Now with a witness show. Tolo with the throw. They don't try to pick out Vincent Abubakar for inside, but of course Abdomenim don't really read that ball well to steal that ball as Cameroon will go back now to Andre Onana. This time around a headed back pass. We see that control again from Abdomenim. If Vincent Abubakar the raising hand up to say, hey, foul ball, my brother, talk too small. Fear God, my brother.
You know, see, I'm in there in back, in the back of
that. So see what
you don't go nothing happen for front.
And you want it? Why
to go on a fast pace? If you say
hand wait there like this, you can't say it for hand, my brother.
Now make cameras full everywhere now. Where are they? So they go show himself.
Angel, we could talk about that miss again. See how painful it is for Salah to miss that opportunity.
He be one the grass come on for grand. He peel him. Because now golden opportunity he gets, but already he just waste the opportunity. Ngedu really need to thank him Lucky Stars. You know what Carlos Queiroz been do for sideline.
Yeah.
Now what Ngedu supposed to do.
You don't need that carrying hand up.
I they tell you
just do crusade there.
I they tell you now what supposed to do, because now you need to thank your Lucky Stars, because now golden opportunity nine just carry. Give Mo Salah say take back pass, so collect go score go. But unfortunately Salah no fit connect with that one. He just push and front, go front small. Now on Nana just intercept and immediately the sharp guy when be come out from a leg.
Crossing inside the box 18 for Egypt, and Vincent Abubakar no go fit get onto that ball as Egypt go immediately turn defense into attack. Referee Gassama don't award a free kick for the foul on top. Mohamed Trezeguet, and we don't see a yellow card from Gassama. It be like saying that the Arsenal midfielder where in give the yellow card because El Neni go ginger am like say he no know waiting in the do. Samuel Veshoum, now the man will get the yellow card for Cameroon, and Mohamed El Neni also don't go pick up unnecessary yellow card because of say in go the ginger with the center referee say I see this foul now, you don't too much. Of course Samuel Confirmento go. You don't get his own yellow card, and they don't share on 1-1. The man will play in club football for Mechelen for inside the Belgian league. And of course, Egypt go make another substitution this time around as they don't ready Ramadan Ahmed to come inside. Talk about Ramadan Ahmed where they play on club football for home side with the Pyramids FC of Egypt. They get ready to come inside. Who will be the person where Carlos Queiroz go remove from this Egyptian side? Mohamed Salah now on the ball. They try to square the ball for Mustafa Mohamed up front, but the pass no go reach Mustafa. Mohamed Salah still they chase this one, and they try to keep the ball in play. Salah do well to keep the ball in play. A one-on-one with Tolo. Mohamed Salah go square inside the box. 18 good control for El Neni. El Neni go try to square this one in, and of course Cameroon still they try to clear their lines, and Gamaliu they help out for defense now. And this now Collins 5. Finally, the referee go blowing whistle because the flag don't go up for this far right side before Mohamed Salah even meets that ball. But remember, say linesmen they usually raise their flag until the action don't complete. And I don't even know why he raised the flag, whether the ball don't cross the line. But say Mamouche don't play finish, and Ramadan Ahmed don't get chance now to come inside. Ramadan Sobi Ahmed don't get chance to come inside now. How this change go affect the Egyptian game?
Well, you need to force attack already. When Trezeguet coming, we know same be the partner with Mamouche. Even though Mamouche not get mad chemistry with Mo Salah and Mustafa Mohamed, one person what we don't see saying get chemistry with Trezeguet, and Trezeguet don't they help him. But so far he go see say he don't too tire, and Ramadan Sobi they need goal at this moment. Now one very brilliant youngster where Sabi get goal, and he Sabi give those penetrating passes as well. So now very good one already. Now they go they run that left side. One man we need to be very careful now Collins 5, because I noticed that they exploit the left hand side where Trezeguet and Ramadan Sobi now go position for that side where Omar Mamouche come out from. He go position from there. They partner with Trezeguet and they create spaces so that Elen, if he also gets the ball, they give Salah on the right hand side. So really Cameroon need to sit tight. We see in Gamelu they fall back deep too. They can't help the fullbacks because it be like say the matter don't tie rapper.
The matter don't tie rapper. They tell you say water don't pass Gary. You know get us a B. Then gas hold their back because Egypt be like say they go for that first half break, go talk to themselves tell themselves say Omo, if we carry this leg we'll carry for first half, they feel beat us for this match.
Yeah, and I feel now what Coach Carlos Queiroz try to do behalf. It's just the changes I don't make so far for this beginning of the first half and even now don't really affect the game positively somehow. Mo Salah don't judge them back. It don't be like they don't about 10 for Camerooners at Vincent Abubakar. So a lot of you don't get one opportunity. One particular great assist will be mistake from Ngedu where it's supposed to be goal. And again, if they continue to press this Cameroonian like that, I feel say they feel lose concentration, concede goal.
Cameroon defense fit lose concentration if they come under severe attack from the Pharaohs of Egypt. That now waiting Ima believe. This now Mohamed Salah. Salah do well to guide that ball, but the pass from Salah to pick out the runs of Trezeguet no go enter well for Trezeguet as Cameroon go clear that defense line. Send the ball to the far right side now. This now the indomitable Lions. They no go fit get the better of the Egyptian defense, and Gameli where they always collaborate with Collins 5 for that right hand side. Fit pass that ball well this time around as Egypt they mount the pressure for Cameroon now. And then they enjoy the better of the ball possession after 65 minutes of scintillating football. We don't see here. I don't tell you, even though Cameroon still get the upper hand for the statistics for ball possession, Egypt for the last 10 minutes now then don't keep the ball past Cameroon, and now the Egyptians now then still hold the ball for near Cameroon, their box 18. They square the ball, they come forward now to try to cross the ball inside. They try to pick out the runs of the attacking players there. Mustafa Mohamed, but Mustafa Mohamed no go fit connect that ball well. Instead, the player say he go commit foul on top of the Cameroonian defender. Talk about Ngedu. We the man we contest for that ball there with Mustafa Mohamed. We see the cross again from the left hand side. Mustafa used him back heel to see what angle he square that ball on, but of course Ngedu don't put him body in the line, and of course he will receive the helping hand from Castellito and Mustafa to get him back on in feet. Cameroon don't quickly restart. Andre Onana, the Ajax goalkeeper, will send the ball to Castellito. Castellito, they find support to get the support for the midfield, and of course the ball will go back to Castellito as him and Andre Anguissa been a collabo on that occasion, but now they don't bring the ball back to this left hand side where Tolode to cut the ball go back to Ngedu. Ngedu they collabo with Castellito once again. So many green and red jerseys, they wait for the delivery from Castellito, but then in no say no road where he want from pass, no happy and way. If you want come to me directly, no go through the corners, but he got pass through the corners because they don't block the main road. That's why the matter just take B. This match don't tire up, water don't pass Gary, but still yet upon that, you know get to see B. Stamara must call him Papa name, the only time we go take. Yes, Tolo nicely there with the ball for the left hand side. Tolo now. It don't pass to Toko Ekambi. Ekambi don't gas drop deep now to come receive the pass because as he for front there, no ball, they come meet him. Back to Tolo. Tolo now, they look for support. And they don't get the support from Gamaliu. We don't come this left hand side of attack. 1-on-1 with Omar Kamal. Good play from Gamaliu. More two Egyptian defenders. Still in Gamaliu. In Gamaliu, they turn around and they go win a free kick finally for the tackle from Abdominim. Of course, referee Gassama, no wish time to award that free kick.
At all, now free kick 9B because Gamaliu don't already commot those two players from road. Talking about Omar Kamal and also the other guy will be surrounded. But unfortunately for the team, we talk about Omar Kamal and also Abdemonim. The two of them they on top of her. Not already commot the two of them come up from road, but Abdemonim can step from in front, matching feet. As soon as good one, good officiating for the. Now we go see Cameroon try to take the opportunity. Maybe we see whether they feel at least cross that one in. That set piece opportunity, whether they go feel convert and we go wait to see.
Carlos Queiroz, the coach of the Egyptian side, they show us a picture of somebody where they fear tension or they catch him because they caught in cross when Gamaliu won gear. I think they giving players sign about 6 Cameroonian jerseys. They wait for this ball and Gamaliu with the cross near side and Gabaski will go down well to save this one. Good save from the Zamalek shot stopper. Near post cross from Gamaliu. Just as in tell them say I go cut the ball inside, but then they don't get a good connection and good save there from Gabaski.
Good save from Gabaski. Gabaski now one keeper would know say he did very good for positioning and he not sure for this game. All in position to intercept the ball. In they always did the right place at the right time. Into the sign where Ngamelu been giving teammates, even though not be clear cut verbal communication.
Yeah.
But the hand when give them to tell the guy say come forward and go cross the ball. May you feel find that right hand corner, that tight right hand corner, and in the other position to make sure say he remove that one. Good opportunity from Cameroon. They don't convert them, but we need to give the credit to Gabashki where they the right place at the right time and good reflex to remove the ball.
Good reflex from the Egyptian number 2 goalkeeper. Don't forget that their number 1 goalkeeper been get injury for their round of 16 game, and that's the reason why Gabaski get the opportunity to keep for that round of 16 and also the quarterfinal where he also get injury against Morocco where Sobi can't replace him, but then he don't get well body now to come keep this semi-final game. And of course it is show why him himself now another goalkeeper where you guys trust, you guys rely upon. We don't really tell you say that department for Egypt, my brother, then get first choice, get second choice, will be like first choice. Even their third choice self, they hold it own side. That before under 23 number 1. Still Cameroon now on top of the play. Andre Anguissa We send this ball all the way back to the defense for Ngedu and Castelito to see whether they will fit build again from the back. It's not Castelito. You don't go back to the midfield of Andre Anguissa now. They find where Ngo fit get chance to shoot shot for himself. You don't go down. The referee say play on. Nothing consign me there. Nothing they do you there. I say shoot the shot. Good shot from the distance from Andre Anguissa. Fantabulous effort. And this time around, Gabaski maybe not get a hand onto that one, but like said, that ball near that post. Thunder Balogun.
Better opportunity. Don't forget, from the beginning of this first half, this second half, sorry, I beg your pardon, he tried this particular thing where he mentioned, or you remind us of Sondolise when they play in club football for where they play for Nigeria and other football club for Bodo. But again, Andres Agusa tried this particular shot, and again, Gabaski live up to expectation as one of the most experienced goalkeeper for Egyptian side. Though he don't get down,
Gabaski no touch that ball.
He never touched that ball, but he follow up the ball. He follow up the ball.
But he show intention. If that ball been they go towards the goal. You should say Gabaski for touch him.
If for touch him.
You sure?
If for touch him. Egypt get history of producing best goalkeeper for African continent. Don't forget. You just mentioned choice number 1, 2, 3. For even the third choice, go make number 1 team for some African continent. For some African countries. For
you
this
want
Afcon.
them to say their third choice better pass Madikokoye?
You know,
if you want to talk to Maduka, talk to him directly. You know, go through the corners.
Yes, say na me say Maduka no be goalkeeper.
My brother, Maduka is supposed to save that goal. I don't care what anybody
in duty not to save that ball, but I don't know where in mind they at that time.
I don't care what anybody
I don't know where in mind. We don't want to talk about that ball. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk about this game. I beg. Better one there from Agusa.
Better Agusa shoot that.